question about using elevators on Shabbos.
Mm-hmm.
From the same book, I read that there's some opinion that says that if the person hops in an elevator on Shabbos and the one that activates it is a non-Jew, then there's some leniency that he can use the elevator. But then the commentary is in Hebrew, and I didn't understand what it said. So is this bound to certain conditions, certain scenario where the person, let's say, has some is disabled in certain ways, or is this does this apply to pretty much anyone? Like is everyone allowed as long as the one that activates it is a non-Jew?
Okay, so for elevators on Shabbos. So first of all, there is such a thing as Shabbos elevator, and I think we discussed it before, but maybe not in all the details. So Shabbos elevator is it opens the door by itself, and it's going to travel. Some of them, I said in different hotels, that some will travel from the top until the bottom. Let's say there are 18 stories in a hotel. It's going to 18 stories, 17, 16, these. It takes very long time, but if you don't want to walk, that's the solution. So basically, it's going to close the door when it decide to. There is no sensor. So this sensor that sees that when people come in and go in, is disabled. So it's going to give you enough time. Like, I don't know, it's very annoying. Maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So it's very, very long time, looks like. For people to get off, get in, and then it's going to travel, stop on every floor. So that's Shabbos elevator. According to most of the opinion, there is no problem. Some people say it's better when it's done in random. So I mean, it's not programmed. It's like random, meaning it's on the first floor. It's going to the third, then 17, then 15, then 9, then second floor. So all of these combinations. Of course, it's very annoying, but whatever you want to do, right? And then there is opinion that if you just, for example, you waited by the elevator and somebody not Jew press the button and he's asking what floor are you, what floor, so both of you coming into elevator and say what floor, same as you. Okay, 7th, yeah, 7th. So you come out with him on 7th, and you can walk on your 9th floor by the stairs. There is no problem. Right, so basically you did not tell him what to do, right? Because he would do it. He would press 7 by himself, or you live on the 3rd floor, so you can walk down, whatever situation is, right? Or they say if you ask a non-Jew to press the button, so that's another, and it's a little bigger issue, or much bigger issue, because you ask a non-Jew whatever is not allowed for you, you will ask him to do for you, which is a problem. And of course, because of you, the more energy is going to be spent. This motor is going to work more, right? But according to most religious opinions, so we don't use the elevators, period, unless it's Shabbos elevator. But according to the linear opinion, I think Rabbi also had this opinion. So he said this motor is so strong, so powerful, not strong, but powerful. They do not care. It's one person, 17 people. Okay. Basically, so it's basically irrelevant. Even if you're second person or there are 10 people and 10 Jews and one non-Jew. Okay, so there is such a linear opinion. Of course, if somebody is disabled and he needs to go outside to have a fresh air because in apartment it's not good for him, right? He's getting depressed. That's a different story. We would be allowed to use such leniency, but otherwise, on an everyday basis, I would not do that. Right. So most stricter opinion, don't use the Shabbos, don't use elevators on Shabbos. So that's why, for example, on the Lower East Side, when Rabbi Moshe Feinstein, that's how used to live. So all of the Jewish floors up to the 4th floor, 3 floors, Jewish floor. So, but It's very very interesting. I went there for Shabbaton once. So these people stood they live on the third floor, but it's like high riser. I don't know, like maybe 20 floors. So and it's overlooked the Hudson River. So it's an unbelievable view. So all of the non-Jews they prefer to live on top. So it's a shame to live in such a building with all of the beautiful views and have a view like from a second floor or third floor like nothing or first floor. What are you going to see from your window? Dumpster or something like okay, cars, right? So there is no view. So and it's actually perfect for Jews. They occupy in all the buildings first 3 floors because of course with kids it's not such easy to carry them, the carriages, stuff like that, or just walk with them. But all non-Jews live on top, so they avoid using elevators completely. Okay. Except I guess maybe if it's somebody disabled in a wheelchair and there is a home attendant that also wants to have a fresh air and they take this disabled person outside, that would be a different story. But otherwise, we try not to do that. Even there is such a leniency, don't rely on that.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.